Hello, this is solving equations, variables on both sides, example 4. Example 4 has an A part and a B part, and the instructions say solve the equations if possible. Well, if possible, that's a hint that something strange might be happening. So let's take a look at this equation and see what goes on. Well, here 3x equals 3 times x plus 4. I have to distribute. So I end up with 3x equals 3x plus 12. And now I have variables on both sides, so I try to get the variables to the left side. So I minus 3x to both sides. So here I have 0 equals, and that also adds to 0, so 0 equals 12. Well, and this is the strange thing that happens. The variables sort of disappear from your equation. In this particular equation, I ended up with 0 equals 12. And because that's not true, this equation has no solution. So the critical thing when the variable disappears is whether you end up with something that's true or not. If you end up with something that's not true, then there's no solution. If you end up with something that's true, then all real numbers work. So this is also true of inequalities. In the next chapter we will be solving inequalities as well as equations, and when we end up with something that's true, all real numbers work. When we end up with something that's false, there is no solution. Example B is very similar. This time we have 2x plus 10 equals 2 times x plus 5. So let's distribute and see what happens. And now when I minus 2x to both sides, once again the variable disappears, but this time I'm left with 10 equals 10. And that's true. So when this happens and you end up with something true, that means that the solution is all real numbers.